June the 15th, 1399. You can hear a distant bell tolling as the first light of dawn glitters on the Vistula River, an industrious friar. Somewhere in the outskirts of Kraków, hailing the arrival of the new day, long before the priests in our own cathedral have risen from their beds. It has been a long time since I noticed such things, the little things of beauty that season our days of war and toil and make them almost palatable. But as I lie here, counting the days until the arrival of my first child, I notice them more and more. Perhaps they never went away. Perhaps being confined to this bed has simply opened my eyes to them again. Better is a handful of quietness than 2 hands full of toil and a striving after wind. As I write these words of the preacher, the mighty bells of Wawel Cathedral finally toll for the morning. Incredible, really, how the sound of those bells is wedded both to the worst and the most wonderful memories of my life. I came to this city when I was 11 years old, a lonely princess from Hungary, surrounded by guards, a stranger in a strange land. This kingdom of Poland, which my late father had left as my inheritance, was a country on the brink of ruin. A civil war raged, with every duke and petty lord laying claim to the throne, and my hand in marriage as his queen. It was not a prospect I longed for, but, on the other hand, coming here meant that I would finally get to meet William again. My William, the Habsburg Prince of Austria. We had been promised to each other since before I could remember. Once I sat upon the throne of Poland, we would be wedded at last. As the mountains came to an end, and the bells of Wawel Cathedral sang from Kraków in the distance, it was him I thought of. What I wouldn't give to be so young and naive again.
We are entering Polish territory, Your Highness. The roads are bound to be crawling with rebel soldiers. Let us hurry. We do not want the future queen to be late to her own coronation.
Jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak uczynię.
I'm afraid that we cannot let you pass, Your Highness. The
Naprzód!
Duke of Mazovia thinks far too highly of you to allow the leaders of Krakow to use you as their puppet.
Pojmuję was. Atakujmy! Tak, pani.
Rozkazania? Tak też uczynię. Tak. Tak też uczynię. Natychmiast wykonam.
Pojmuję was.
We did not kill these Mazovians, did we? No, I think I would remember decapitating this ugly bastard. The princess's entourage cannot be far ahead. After them!
Do waszych usług. Tak, panie. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie. Pojmuję was. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie. Pojmuję was. Tak, panie.
Princess Jadwiga, I am glad and honored to finally meet you. Go ahead to the cathedral, Your
Pojmuję
Highness. I shall be with you shortly for your coronation.
Tak, panie. Pojmuję was.
The Queen's new suitor will soon be here. It falls on us to rid the realm of all who would oppose this marriage.
Jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak
Gotowa
uczynię.
jest. Rozkazania? Jestem górniczką. Witajcie. Jestem sprawiaczką.
I must say, Archbishop,
Witajcie.
the Queen seems to have
Drwal.
taken the news quite well.
Rozkazania?
Jadwiga remains
Tak,
unaware of
zbieram.
our plans.
Witajcie.
She
Zbieram.
still believes that she will marry William of Habsburg. The truth will devastate her. But a child's sorrow is as violent as it is short-lived. I am sure that she will see reason in the end.
Do waszych usług. Naprzód! Owszem, do broni! I jakieś rozkazania? Tak, panie.
Rozkazania? Sprawiacz. Gotów jestem. Drwal.
Gotowam jest. Witajcie. Rozkazania? Jestem sprawiaczką. Witajcie. Zbieram. Gotowam jest. Tak też uczynię. Natychmiast wykonam. Tak, jestem górniczką. Gotowam jest. Jestem sprawiaczką. Witajcie. Jestem sprawiaczką. Gotowam jest. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Rozkazania? Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Rozkazania? Jestem sprawiaczką. Gotowam jest. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Witajcie. Drwal.
Rozkazania? Jestem sprawiaczką.
Do waszych usług. Dobrze, tak uczynię.
Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką. Rozkazania? Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką. Gotowa jest. Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Witajcie. Jestem sprawiaczką. Gotowa jest. Jestem górniczką. Witajcie. Jestem sprawiaczką. 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 Gotowa jest. Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Jakieś rozkazania? Tak, panie. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Pojmuję was. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Pojmuję was. Do waszych... Tak, panie. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie.
Witajcie. Pojmuję. Jestem sprawiaczką.
I jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie. Do waszych usług. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie. Pojmuję. I jakieś rozkazania? Tak, panie. Dobrze, tak uczynię.
Enough! I will not see my city razed to the ground. Queen Jadwiga has my allegiance, and so does whoever the nobles of Krakow have chosen to be her spouse.
Tak, panie. Owszem. Atakujmy! Do waszych usług. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie.
Gotowa wam jest.
Dark tidings. It appears that the rebellious Duke has aligned himself with the Teutonic Order. These crusaders will be swelling the ranks of his army.
Did you think that our holy order would stand idly by while you put a pagan king on your throne? I am afraid
Jakieś
that you are
rozkazania?
sorely mistaken.
Pojmuję was.
Thank you for freeing us. The Duke had us building siege engines for him, for free. Can you imagine? It breaks my entrepreneurial heart. Now you, Queen Jadwiga, you seem
Do
like
waszych
an
usług.
honest customer.
Dobrze, tak uczynię.
For a trifling sum, I am willing to sell you these trebuchets that we built for the Duke.
Rozkazania. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Jakieś rozkazania? Tak, panie. Owszem, naprzód! Do broni! Atakujmy! Naprzód! Do broni! Atakujmy! Do broni! Naprzód! Atakujmy! Naprzód! Do broni! Atakujmy! Naprzód! Do broni!
If this war lasts much longer, Poland will have no fighting men left to defend it. For the sake of our kingdom,
Pojmuję was.
I will yield. I shall accept the man that Kraków wants as king.
Dobrze, tak uczynię.
We will not fight.
For a duke who bows to a pagan king. Come, my brothers, let us return to Prussia.
Pleasure doing business with you. Now you should also know about our return policy. Which is that we have no return policy.
The Teutons are pulling back, and both of the dukes have surrendered to us. The realm is at peace.
Two more weeks until we reach Krakow. Then I shall finally lay eyes on my bride.
It was at the end of the war that William arrived outside the castle gates. When I heard the news, it was as though a pulse of sunlight came from my heart, and I ran to meet him, only to see him surrounded by my own guards. I threw myself at the gate, but the guards pulled me away. And William disappeared in the crowd of uniforms and glittering steel. The Archbishop, his otherwise kind eyes, gray and hard, spoke almost in a whisper, as if the words stung his throat. Your marriage to Prince William has been annulled, my queen. We have found a more suitable king for Poland. His name is Jogaila, Duke of Lithuania. I felt my heart shatter. The noblemen of Kraków had never intended to honor my vows to William, as they didn't want Poland to fall under Habsburg influence. And so they had made a secret deal with Jogaila of Lithuania. A deal they now expected me to fulfill. For a long time, I insisted that I would marry my William. But after many days and nights, in tears and in prayer, I could see no other way out than to break that vow. I would trade my own happiness for the happiness of the Polish people. I would marry Jogaila, the pagan duke, and do my duty as queen. God forgive me.